This is Ron Edwards, Master Sommelier and Director of Wine Education for Winebow Fine Wine and Spirits. Today we talk about bubbles. I adore bubbles. I consider them an everyday necessity. And it's really great to find high quality bubbles for prices that we can have when we feel like it, instead of thinking, well, maybe not today. And so I want to bring to your attention one of our Cremant de Bourgogne producers. And this is the Henri Champliau Brut Authentique. And it looks like this. So Henri Champliau Brut Authentique. This is 85% Pinot Noir, 15% Chardonnay, 100% Champagne method. That's what Cremant de Bourgogne means, in case that wasn't on your vocabulary list. The owner is Alexandre Graffard, and Alexandre sources the fruit. He doesn't own the vineyards. He's a negociant, but that gives him the ability to pick and choose the best he can find, and honestly, the quality he's turning out is great. Cremant de Bourgogne is 100% Champagne method, and this wine spends 15 months on the lees, just like a bottle of champagne would before it's released. So I think it's time to give it a taste and a swirl and a smell, and so let's do that. Unsweetened cocoa powder, bruised pear, sweet cherry, tart cherry, short dough cookie, like the English tea biscuit concept. There's a light herbal, sort of like dried herb note to the wine. Sort of sweet green apple. And sort of this caramelized pineapple note to it. It just smells really inviting. And sparkling wine is most impressive for its texture and its finish. So let's go ahead and taste it. All right, so let's deal with the texture first. Texture of this wine, as the bubbles expand in your mouth and you hold it there, this is one of the ways to really assess quality in sparkling wine, is how creamy and sort of whipped cream kind of feel does it get. And this one gets close to that whipped cream feeling and still has a vibrancy and a refreshing nature to the sparkle. And I find that very pleasurable. It's not attacking in any way. It really feels kind and yet lively. Then after that, it's like, okay, that settles down, and now let's talk about how the wine finishes, because the finish of great sparkling wine is what makes it great. It's sort of that sneaky good approach where the wine, you're like having a conversation with somebody and then you just stop and go, wow, that's really good, because now it's got your attention again. The cocoa powder's there. The sweet cherry and tart cherry is there. There's a bruised yellow apple that I didn't pick up in the nose. The pineapple is there. It's sort of like a pineapple upside down cake sort of thing, because the lees and yeastiness are mixing with the pineapple, and there's that little bit of sweetness, not a sweet thing, but it just adds this little ripeness to it that's really great. The wine is dry and refreshing, and it's time for another sip. And now I'm getting that dried herb note that I picked up in the nose that I didn't immediately talk about because I was dealing with the texture. And it's coming to this fresh strawberry now. Then back into the palm fruits, the apples and the pears. And just kind of cycles through this beautiful English tea biscuit, short dough cookie, cocoa powder, those red fruits, followed by the white fruits, and then all starts over again. And then the finish is dominated by that beautiful leesy, toasty, short dough cookie note that is such a classic champagne method wine finish. This wine is quality. This wine is really delightful, and this wine is a wonderful, affordable option for those of us like myself who believe sparkling wine is an everyday thing, not a special occasion thing. Go find a bottle of Henri Champliau Brut Authentique.